Chapter 2. Sheriff Gil Ramsey. October. Superior National Forest, Minnesota. Gil liked Davis, but he had to admit that even after a year he was still trying to figure him out. Gil was an avid hunter, and invited Davis along all the time, but he always found a reason to beg off. At first, Gil would bust his balls. A Delta who doesn't have the stomach for hunting? How are they training you these days? Davis always laughed it off, but one time Gil caught him concealing a wince, so Gil never pressed it any further than that. They marched north in silence. The only sound was the light crunch of their boots in the snow. After 30 minutes, Gil signaled Davis to stop under the canopy of a tree. He leaned against it, sending heavy plumes of frosted breath into the early morning air. "Just wanted to give you a moment," he panted. "To rest." "Rookie, huh?" replied Davis. "We should have seen something by now." He produced a sheet of paper from his tactical vest and compared it to his handheld GPS. Hell, maybe it was a moot. Gil's vision went white. "Shit!" he heard Davis hiss and fling his NVGs into the snow. A flood of ambient light had come from the north, drawing Gil's eyes. By instinct, he turned to see what it was. Searing white light flooded his vision. He squeezed his eyes shut, but it was too late. He'd been blinded. "Fuck me!" yelled Gil. His chest still heaved from their hike through the deepening snow. "Quiet," said Davis, low. "What did you see?" I don't know," said Gil. "It was like a column of light, like a spotlight, shooting off over the treetops." "Distance?" "Maybe a quarter mile. I've never seen anything that bright in my life." He catalogued the incendiaries he knew that burned that hot or bright. "I think it was white phosphorus." "Willie Pete means fire," said Davis, and the tone of his voice made it clear that fire was the last thing on earth the man wished to encounter. "Someone is fucking around with WP in the vicinity of an illegal crossing, and we're both blind. We have to exfil now." "I'm blind as a bat, man." "Your vision will clear before mine, then you're going to lead us back the way we came." "Shit, man." "Be cool. This is your sandbox, remember?" Right. Just close your eyes and pay attention to your other senses." Gil's breathing slowed, and his vision began to return. "All right. It's spotty, but it's coming back." Gil grabbed Davis's hand and guided it to his own arm. "Just like a duckling. Off we go." They made slow progress at first, Davis still blind and clutching Gil by the arm. Gil felt like they were in a potato sack race as they stumbled over snowdrifts and hidden roots. After a few moments they fell into a rhythm. Gil quickened their pace until they were jogging. Davis still couldn't see, but Gil was pleased with their progress. Still, something nagged at the sheriff. "Pay attention to your other senses," Davis had said. White phosphorus produces smoke, he remembered then, but he hadn't smelled any. He heard no whoosh, felt no heat. Just light. Even at a quarter mile, one of his other senses should have detected something. He was about to mention this when he heard the branches snap behind them. Gil stopped short, and Davis slammed into his shoulder. It was far down the trail, back toward where they had seen the brilliant light. "Something's on the run." "Spooked," whispered Gil. A moment later, Davis heard leaves rustling and the play of hooves on the snow all around him. 3 deer bounded past. "Deer," said Gil. "Come on. Wait."